Alright, so I had to delete the beginning because I had my browser open and it showed things from other people which I do not want. So how did I get OPS? Because if you go in here, this is Sparky, and I installed from Sparky. They have these tons of thousands of desktops. I run IceWM, that's where we are in. And you see, that's a little menu I have here. There is really nothing. The web browser wasn't there, that's why I opened up Synaptics. How did I do this? I just used this one here. Sudo Synaptics. You see, that's how I fired this up, because there's no menu entry here. You can see there's just programs, application, graphics, nope, network, nope, science, nope, shells, nope, system, nope. There's just nothing here. Package management, aptitude. Yeah, no, it's text. I like IceWM, but that doesn't mean I have to go back into Stone Age. Alright, then I can run Ubuntu with all the Rust implement. Okay. Oh, here's Synaptic. Silly me. Look at that. There is Synaptic. So I didn't really need this. So I can... Let's see, I click Synaptics away, because that's how I installed Firefox. There's Synaptics. Ran? Yeah, perfect. Okay. But I couldn't find OBS. Okay, let's forget about that for now. So I have my cheat sheet here. So I have an ice helper text. That doesn't say much, but what it tells me is there should be a folder IceWM. So if I go in here in my, not in downloads, in my home folder, Dirk, for me, create folder. I'll just copy the thing here, doink, doink, and paste. Just making sure there's no space in between. Yep. Great. Okay. I might have to do it normal. Oh no. Yeah, let's see. Can I do it? Can I say properties? No, okay. Something is weird here. So I just do it my normal way here. So I go in the terminal and I say sudo make, oh dear me, I had to think about for a moment here. So IceWM. So that should do it. File exist. It exists. Okay. IceWM. There we go. Okay, look at that. They have everything here. Okay, usually when you install it yourself, then the IceWM folder is not here. It's somewhere in the base structure, in the root structures, somewhere hidden. I wrote where it was sometimes, but so, and if you open this up, so you can see it has lots of little things. So what I'm going to do now is I just remove them all. I call them old or Sparky. Then I know they're coming from Sparky. And I go and get mine. Where are they? File manager. Okay. Download. Where are you? So I've got this here. You see, and I've got almost the same. I've got menu, preference, programs, pref override, toolbar, and startup. So I will just use their stuff here, move it into Sparky, bye-bye, and let's see what they got here. Because my startup, what does that say? Xrender, so yeah, I had to change the this, and they... What is what I need here? Picture wallpaper, yeah, for now not, I think it's good enough. Sooner Demons, dear update Sparky Pullkits, Nitrogen Restore. That is actually the desktop. Okay, we just leave that. So I will not put my startup here, but I will have my toolbar, my programs, my menu, my pref override, my preferences. And I'll just copy them over. So, and now I think I can do it from here if I go in. Oh, look at that, it's already there. Oh, look how it changed. So it's reading it already. So nice, very nice. Nice. See, my menu looks now totally different. So when I install all these things, audio player, VLC, you see, now I've got everything available. OBS Studio is here. Now I've got everything available what was installed on LXQT. Just because I changed my files. And here, terminal, restart IceWM just in case. So everything is still running. We're doing good. I let OBS run here because now I could run it actually from here. Where is it? Where is it? It was recorder here, OBS, here it is. Alright, development, education, file tools, DB. See, now I've got everything available here. Oh, what did I click? Hopefully not some stuff. And you see my right thing. So I always wanted my terminal on the top. I've got restart IceWM because if you do changes, you just start IceWM. So if you do changes that don't come into action, I just say restart IceWM. For example, when you change here, let's go into, where's the file manager? File manager. So if I go in my IceWM here, oh, where is it? Here it is. And if I go into toolbar and open Featherweight, web browser, that's a toolbar. No, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, no, that's not the one. Where do I have it? In menu, override. See, I haven't done it for an eternity. Show windows from all workspaces, include taskbar, show allow windows. Okay, there should be somewhere here where it says taskbar on top. That's all I got to do. Workspaces, art workspace, show windows from all workspaces, include windows from all workspaces, tiles, windows, blah, blah, blah. Taskbar at top of screen. So that's what I wanted. See, that is here my note. And the syntax is actually taskbar at top equals 1 is for on, 0 is not. So that's how I got it for on the top, and it will be there. When you get this, yeah, okay, I should have used the old menu maybe, but I don't want to. So discard changes. So once you have that set up one time, right, because this was one-time work, and I have far more, like I have Thunderbird here too, because Thunderbird is not installed as much as I know. Let me have a look. Oh, there's Thunderbird. No, I'm not telling the truth here. Yeah, so I've got web browser, file manager, key path. That is here. And usually there's not much here on this menu. So you have to go also in the menu here and add this for you. So, and I added lots and lots and lots of stuff. Let me have a look. Programs. Is it in programs? Bamboo Studio, yeah, see. So I've got lots of things here. I've got Nextcloud desktop thing. I've got software GNOME, the software center, only Office, Flatpak, FreeCard, Bamboo, Synology Notes, calendar from GNOME. I have put that in Synology Notes. Yeah, I got that already. So lots and lots and lots of things which are not installed yet. So that I don't have to add everything I want. So I install it and it shows up here. The most important things will show up here that I have them available. Like what I had usually here on the top, right? My web browser, my file manager, key path. And now I would put there, what is it called? Cryptometer and stuff like that. And my Nextcloud desktop, yeah, it runs one time. It's working totally fine here. At my GR, it always fires up the browser when I boot up, and then I have to add it in. And here by Dev1, I don't have to do it. Here by Sparky, I don't have to do it. That's Sparky 8.2, and I haven't updated it since I installed it. I changed the clock here. You can see it's in proper time. So that's how it's supposed to be. That was there. I haven't added this. It's just there. Here's my little, what is running. Right here is my key path, I think. I don't know. I'm not playing around yet, just in case. Too risky. I'm not touching it. So, it's a while since I had it. And I tried it out. I downloaded the Open Mandriva LXQT spin. And then I thought, I want to see IceWM. So I tried it out. And in the beginning, yes, I had to read, I had to look up things, and so that I get a proper menu, because you want a proper menu, yeah. Just because you go simple here doesn't mean you have. Oh, let me do my magic trick here. I got praised for how I install HTOP. Look at that. I can install HTOP. And I was so lucky that Fedora even had it. Not as a flat pack. And yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not. So here, what do we have? Okay, yeah, I'm recording. I have Windows open, everything. 1.6, but usual IceWM is very low. I haven't fired it up. As you see, I didn't have HTOP running. That's the style I chose. I like to have that like roundish, yeah. So I'm not a designer, but I know what looks good for me. That means what I find good, that is good. And that's why I know, like with this fast fetch, these colors are so darn ugly. This is such an insult to my eyes. And that shouldn't be the case. Okay, we can put this away. We close this small. But I like this window. So that's just this style I chose. You can just click around here with preferences. Yeah, I don't have it here anymore. Is it in settings? Yeah, here in preferences. There it is. So here you can play around. You see quit taskbar. You have to go on the top. But be aware, when you set it to the top, it doesn't move. You have to go back here and save modification. And then you would have to restart IceWM, what I have here. They have it in a system somewhere. So in the program. Yeah, IceWM. That's what they have in Windows IceWM. You click it and that restarts IceWM. And then, because they have made that huge mistake putting the panel on the bottom, I always faint out when I see this, and when I come back, and so I'm still dizzy, I put it quick on the top. So, and then you have to restart IceWM, so that it goes on the top, right? Okay, I can tell you one thing. It takes a moment, but once you get used to this, I tell you, I was so right-clicking all the time because I love it. And I don't know, it is because I know my way around here, how to put these files in. Because it's simple. Once you have that done, it's absolutely simple. You have your IceWM here. You know what? Let me make. Can I make a? No, it doesn't ask me, no. Okay. I was thinking I got a symlink, but that most likely not with what is that PCM. Sooner. What happened? I've got Suna here. Alright, I'll take it. Not bad. Not bad at all. So, alright. Okay. They have PCMW2 usual. Oh, and I'll just leave it as is. So in a moment I don't play around, because I got everything I want here. You have seen, so I've got the Sparky original files. And these things, I just uploaded them on my Nextcloud. And whenever I want to rerun IceWM, I just put them in. And if I ever install a program and it doesn't show up in my menu, then I just go here in menu, open it up, and put it in here. And see, look, it's always program, icon, and then the start sequence. See, like with the Flatpak, I have to say Flatpak, run, Brave browser. But here restarts IceWM. Restart is what I want. That's the program. IceWM is the icon, and IceWM again is then no, yeah. Oh, that's the name. So restart IceWM is the name, and then here you just have the execution thing. But like here, Brave is the menu. Then Brave is the icon, and then this is the start sequence. And then you have PCMan FM, you see that's the name, that's why I wrote it like this. Then PCMan FM, the icon, and PCMan FM. So it should be here. Where's my PCMan FM? Maybe it's not installed here. Yeah, because it's, yeah, maybe they don't have it here. Tuner. Oh, I can't see it. Monitor, okay. Well, they've got everything here, so yeah, I have to figure this out, how that works, because I used at this time also Debian. No, hold on. OpenMandriva I did. And there I installed everything on my own. So, I mean, there was stuff from LXQT, helping, so that's not bad. To be honest, if you want to install IceWM, it's a good idea to install something like LXDM or no LMDE, and then LXQT, something like that. That you have the basics running, like networks and stuff like that. I mean, you get it in a basic installation too, but so you have a few extras. Like here, you see, I've got quite a lot here. That's from the installation from LXQT Sparky, because that's all installed there. I did that, right? Windows Manager, IceWM, Windows. No, I'm not clicking on this because it shows you these windows, and I'm very good in doing this, and I hate it. I did that so often. Oh dear me. So LightDM. There is no search thing here, no. So I was wondering if I can find. Yeah, there's File Manager, but it shows me sooner. Install Steam. You see, I have installed Steam, so Steam is already running. Task Manager. HTOP. You see, man, I can install stuff, I'll tell you. Browsers, Chromium, there, Firefox ESR. That's the Firefox I had, which is in the LXQT version. Rise Up VPN. No, thank you. I have always used VPN, but here it's not. But I have a super good firewall. I've got OpenSense. USB Imager, Noble Node, settings. I'm trying to see if I have. No, I don't. No, I just don't have. Nextcloud Desktop. You see, there's my desktop client. So I haven't fired this up here. So what I want to do is maybe I play a little bit around with that. So I want to encourage you to try things out, because you know, when Dusk Gregor, he had Gentoo, and I think he was one of the i3 desktops. That's scary stuff, I tell you that, because that's just a big terminal, and it has you can split that terminal in many halves. So that's how it looks to me, right? So I'm more a fan, like here with IceWM, that is a lightweight desktop, but it does the trick. And I tell you, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Try it out. Once you start using it, I was so many times right-clicking. It doesn't matter what I installed after that. When I was always right-click and finding my thing, because in the you see my games already here from that I installed. Some shooting games. You know, if I get really frustrated, I have to shoot somebody quick in the game, of course. I don't shoot people, not if I don't have to. So you get so quick used where you have your stuff here that you expect it to be on every desktop, like click, click, click. So when I use OpenBox, it's different. So I have to figure out in OpenBox how to make my menu look like this, right? That I have what I want. So what I did usually, as I said, everything I install which is important to me, what I use more often. That's why I'm surprised that Thunderbird is not here. I have to have a look later. I don't want to do that with you and steal your time. I will make another video. And then I can show you what I did and how I did it. Yeah, Sparky, as I said, forget about virtual machine, forget about Word Manager. It ain't work with Sparky. I don't know why. If one would work, that would be fine, but it just didn't. I might try Word Manager one more time, but I have my doubts. But nevertheless, I'll give it a try one more time. So this is just a small hard drive here, you can see. I have only 86 gigabyte free space here. Because the other version, what do I have? What was that? What did I install? Oh yeah, Magia. That's where I got 500 gigabyte, because I've got Steam installed and I want to play War Thunder there. So this is here where we go and install tons and tons of different desktops. There will be desktops where I will just sit like, and yeah, they have GNOME too, and no, we're not installing GNOME anymore. I think I had my GNOME experience thanks to Linux Bench. Holy moly, is that a disaster. They must have threatened him or his family, or they bribed him. No, lobbying is that called, right? They lobbied him. And I saw another guy who said, I'm not kidding. I mean, there's a guy, he has always that red hat hood or hat on. And I mean, yeah, trust me, he's not biased. He's not biased. He's just having the hat on. And there's another guy. I'm surprised that he made a video and says, "Oh, Fedora's the new Ubuntu." Yeah, do they also go self-destruct? So Ubuntu once was. It's done now. That's a Titanic, and it has a speed engine heading for tons of icebergs. It's so sad to see this going down, but these monkeys from the World Demonic Forum, they said we shouldn't have computers, and there they go. They have their infiltrators absolute everywhere, and they're destroying as much as they can, as fast as they can. And with these VPNs and age verification, they're not your mom and dad. They can't do that. They're your employees. They should be making no war, spend our money wisely, get the energy in, and make everything run smooth and don't ruin the economy. Because they don't own the land, they don't own the people. The money they spend is not theirs, even though they can print it now. I don't even know why I pay tax, They can just print some. So that's the way I've seen it now. So yeah, I have nothing to do with them because I don't belong to the system. I play, of course, ball, which do no harm and stuff like that. That is good. And some rules where they're okay, like driving, right? That's good when we have all the same rules, so that we don't do accidents and have no crash and be careful of each other. So that's all right. But certain things, they're not my mom, not my dad. There's stuff they can't do. The things they can, but they just can't. I don't have to follow everything they say. If they say jump off the cliff, then I jump off the cliff. No, I'm definitely not doing it. All right. Oh, look at that. W3M. Who knows what that? Yeah. There's stuff coming. By the way, when I installed IceWM, they are installed all, or did it come with LXQT? I've seen open boxes already installed. That's, I think, the next one I'm going to take. But first I will play around with that here a little bit. Having said this, I have limited time. I might just go in an open box tomorrow. Because my wife comes back and, oh dear me, she can go in the garden and garden around. That's all good. And she can go shopping and do her things. That's all right. But if I dare to go and touch my computer, holy moly, yeah, how bad I am, right? And then the typical thing, you never change. Yeah, great. She got the guy she married, and who do I have there? Where do you come from? So yeah, I think we all have our cross to carry in one way or the other. I just got double. All right. But yeah, when I see this, I really like it a lot. I will definitely install it. I will try a few things out from OpenMandriva. Because I had OpenMandriva running on my laptop for quite some time. I had the Virt Manager running on it, which was fine. And I had IceWM running. So I like it. I like it. It's not a bad system either. And as much as I understand, I mean, nowadays you can say you can play really on everything. As long as you can install, let's say, Steam. The drivers are good enough nowadays. You don't need any proprietary drivers. Mesa is good, especially for AMD now. And NVIDIA, yes, I still have an NVIDIA box, and I have a smaller HP desktop thing with an also smaller NVIDIA graphic card in. But I don't want that for now. I want to see, because I want to, as I said, Arch crashes often and you get a black screen, and that's just pure NVIDIA. My opinion, my experience, let's say it that way. And I don't want to judge distros and their stuff just because there's a typical thing always destroying your experience. And oh yeah, so there was a guy who replied to my nice Fedora GNOME video. So for gaming, I didn't use Fedora. I wasn't a fan of that. I used for servers. What was that called? CentOS, yeah, so I had that running as my server because it was forever. That was just perfect as a server. And for gaming, then I used Nobara because that glorious Eggroll, he does a super job. This is very, very nice. It just is that I started with Nobara 39 and then till 42. Then I saw already that people said Fedora 43 is getting hotter. Everything gets hotter, especially computers, laptops and stuff, because it's getting heavier. And now 44, I think this is even more. So they go the same route. It's, So I don't think I can keep going with that. I would still install, if I can, Nubara, let's say 42, and play with that. And otherwise, I would maybe go for one of these typical Arch Linux gaming distros, and then just not update anymore, because I don't want to update all the time. I don't need a fancy button. I need to fancy that, and security. No, it's just for gaming. You fire it up, play your games, shut it down. Good is. The chance for you to get hacked is, I would say, is very, very small. My opinion. Otherwise, a firewall, yeah, the uncomplicated firewall that's a good one. So you can have these things too. And then I have a really good OpenSense setup, my router. So that's another thing, router banning, VPN. I mean, they're going insane, the Babylon system, right? They think they're your mom and dad and they can tell you what to do like you're a property. No, you're a sovereign human being and they have nothing to say. Actually, they have no right. They have actually no right. All right, so yeah, to be honest, memories are coming up here when I see this. Yeah, I just have to click around because I just fired it up and I wanted to do it. As you can see, we have 2055. And I want to sit with my little dog and watch some TV, and then my wife will call again and tell me off for whatever. Just, she got to do it. Yes, it is that way. And then, yeah, that is that video. And then tomorrow, got some work to do in the afternoon. I hope I can make a video again. And I might just jump in the open box to continue there, that you have a video for the weekend. And that I can wish you all a nice weekend then tomorrow. And which is Friday. You might see that video on Friday here. So then you might see the other one on Saturday. And Monday I should be able to make a nice video again. And I have to see how I make videos in between. They might be shorter then and easier. But definitely I'd go a little bit here in the IceWM because I like it. I just like it. I can't tell you. I'm the guy, you can ask Das Gregor because he was very active with Gentoo. He's a specialist in Gentoo. So, and he and or the Irish luck guy, they all had this i3M. Oh, no, yes, i3M? i3M, yeah, terminal system. I call it the terminal system. That was too scary because it's all about keyboard, or lots about keyboard. I like clicking around. I'm the guy who needs to see something and like, here, grab it, move it around, click around. That is fine. That's perfect. This is just perfect. So if there would be nothing, IceWM or OpenBox would be my thing. The good thing is, now that I say it when we get to the open box. So, yeah, if you have a computer, I have a virtual machine running, something I always still recommend. If you can, let it be VirtualBox. And if that doesn't work and you can get Word Manager running, that's fine too. And play around, try things out. I mean, especially here with Sparky. I mean, it's really sad that I couldn't get anything running here. No VirtualBox, no Word Manager. Is what it is. So what can you do? But otherwise it's very well made, and I don't really blame them, because it's Trixie, and the name tells you already. Rust tells you Trixie is it, and Wayland. Yeah, no, and system. Yeah, there's a system in it. So, for playing around, Sparky is perfect. For these desktops now, and I want to see, because their App Center is absolute amazing. I love it. That is so well done. I just wish that people would test something, because I don't know if they have the know-how, because then they can start tweaking around. I'm picking on you now, Devuan too, because if you might not have known, how would you know that there is a bug in the DMask dependency for Word Manager, and that causes this, your IP is already in use. That's why you can't get Word Manager file up. Well, but Sparky has a different problem with Word Manager and with VirtualBox. It's just a nightmare. I couldn't make it work. And if somebody knows how to make it work, great, but I doubt that. Would be nice, but we definitely use it because for many, many things, because they did a perfect, brilliant job, I must say, with their app. I call it App Center. It's not that Synaptics is not a software center. It's an amazing center for all kind to play around. And do I get this here actually? I've got lots of programs here. I've got programs here, programs there. Windows Manager. It's the same. Okay. Utility. Just wondering if they have desktop setting, open box. Here, see open box settings. They have that here too. So yeah, I have to look into this. Go away with science, you know. Holy moly, I don't want to hear that word anymore. Games. They don't have system here, no? But no, they don't have system here. Well, then I have to add it on later. I will find it. Do they have it here? Yup. Toolbar. Nope, they don't have system here either. Okay, I will find and I'll put it in here. Dang it. That would have been too nice, right? Can't have it all. Oh yeah, you see my H-top ended up here. See, now here it is. But I don't have it here on the right. Nope. Okay, I didn't put it in here. So, however, oh, there it is. You see, yeah, it showed up. Look at that. Now my H-top is here. See, there was just File Manager and KeyPass. Now H-top showed up. So I guess if I really boot up, then everything comes in here what I need to. What is that? File system. Oh, yeah, okay. Security. Up to upside. Yeah, that's what I meant. That thing here is absolute amazing. I mean, I'm coming to an end here now, so no worries. If that ever fires up, does it? Yeah, they have that delay stuff going on. Here, desktops. Look at that. I mean, Linux Mensch, before they bribed him, lobbied him to go for GNOME, he was an awesome desktop guy, right? And the DWM or whatever that was. So we'll definitely go in quite of this, except GNOME. I think we covered that extensive in the in the last video. Let me just put that all together. What I really, really liked on GNOME, that was yeah, okay, that was that. That's what I really, really liked on GNOME. So let's forget about GNOME. Yeah, here's i3, and that is, I think, pure text. So if I fire this up, if they don't show me somewhere this keyboard, this will be it. There will be nothing happening. Is there more? Oh yeah, look at that. So IXFCE, they're not in full speed, but they're turning into an Titanic, and what can you do? It's so sad. Well, however, yeah, WM, Windows Manager. So, and we have to check a few of these things. Alignment, I like to be enlightened. That would be nice. Cinnamon, I like that, of course. Budgie, I think is auch. That's the thing. Budgie in Latin or Italian, it's bugie. That is called lie. That's translated a lie. Bugie is lying. Bugie, it's a lie, right? So LXQT, we have that. That how we started. I don't know if I made a video about it. Yeah, I think I did. Otherwise, I do. Lumina, that was from Ghostbeastie, their desktop, and that wasn't the hit, so people found it difficult. Now, there was XFCE, as long as it works, I would think. Because when people go from Linux to FreeBSD, and Ghostbeastie was just perfect for it, but Lumina, I think, shocked people, took people off. Now the problem is, I tried to install on this computer here, because there's an APU, that means that CPU, GPU built into the in the CPU, and I have here, that's an extra in the PCI slot, a graphic card, also an AMD, and Ghostbeastie doesn't want to do it, not at all. It's not happening. So I think Ghostbeastie seems to have problems with computer with 2 graphic cards. I don't know. So I don't know how Linux Mensch computer looked like. He might have had a brilliant new one now with all the money he got for promoting GNOME. So he's sorted out. He doesn't have to work anymore. He got lobbied. Oh, dear me. So if I ever come with things like this, you know that's threatened my life here. Yeah, no. And to be honest, you can look in my channel back, I didn't really like these super lightweight desktops. But like now, I'm an IceWM fan. I just love it. I like it. It's great. It's amazing. Wonderful. Fantastic. Yeah. It's just what it is. And yeah, I also like, of course, OpenBox. I like that a lot. Yeah, there was a guy, Mayo Linux. He had all kind of distros, and he had always these different desktops. It was always kind of a base installation with these different desktops, but he's not doing it anymore. I don't know. Well, it's a loss, of course it is. Where are we here? Yeah, low CPU, pretty nice, pretty good. So there was something wrong with my other computer because they were running super hot and extreme, and that's a much weaker CPU compared to the AMD Athlon 7 or whatever that is. Not Athlon. However, Ryzen 7. And that is just the 4600G CPU here. Alright, so yeah, I hope I can encourage you guys here a little. I'll just make it back to... Oh, there was a key, no? Right, I can use a key thing. Control H, okay. Because then you can just go like this thing. If you have to do something, click and you do it back. Perfect. So sometimes keyboards are useful. So next time I don't have to fire up OBS with my terminal because I got it back running now here. See, well, yay! Wonderful, great, fantastic. Yeah, love it. Okay, guys. Now I call it a day, a night, and yes, I have to go down out of Sparky, go back into my GR9, and fire up my virtual machine and do upload that video. Okay, then have a good night, a good day. I mean, das Gregor, you always said it's so nice. I just can't remember. Just have a good time, guys, and I hopefully make a video tomorrow, an easy one, quick one for the weekend, and then hopefully I come back on Monday. And midweek I get busy now for a few months, so I will see. I will definitely get some videos out, but shorter, easier, where I don't have to do much. I mean, I got hold back a lot because I had so much trouble. Like with GhostBSD, you know, I'm not just giving up when it doesn't work. So it didn't work in a VirtualBox, didn't work in a Word Manager, couldn't get it running in a virtual machine on Android, couldn't get it fired up here on my computer. So these are hours going down the drain, right? And then sometimes you just didn't get a video. And this is so meant to be a little bit entertaining, encouraging, a peaceful time where you can switch off from all that stuff, have a nice cup of coffee, and hear my smoothing voice and all the logic and sound mind, and yeah, enjoy. So, yep, look at that. Oh, okay. Hello. Trust me, when I switch the video off, I've got 100,000 HTOP windows open here. Didn't work. Well, I have to have a look later. Okay, guys. Of course, yeah, you can't do much of a spelling error, right? I mean, it's 4 letters. Well, all right. Because it shows up properly. Well, can't have it then. Oh, the terminal doesn't come up either. So I don't know what I've done here. I'm guilty, and have a good night, a good day, and enjoy everything. I hope I can switch that one off now. So I'll see you in the next video then, hopefully. Yeah, and stay tuned, and have a peaceful, good day. Bye-bye.